Thanks, Sally, for the introduction, and it's a privilege and a pleasure to be here today representing IGO. So let's make sure the technology is working. Okay. So IGO's strategy is aligned very closely with our purpose of making a difference. Our strategy is to be a globally relevant supplier of products critical to the clean energy transition. We do this by providing a diverse suite of products made safely, ethically, sustainably and reliably. We do this by linking upstream and downstream into the supply chain and by reducing our emissions and targeting a net zero by 2035. All of this is delivered by an amazing group of people who are bold, passionate, fearless and fun. IGO started its life about 20 years ago as a gold exploration business. It then transitioned to being a diversified gold and base metal focused company. Our journey to reposition to be aligned to clean energy started in about 2018. We've expanded our portfolio through disciplined M&A to grow our business to where it is today. The most significant part of our transition occurred around 2 years ago when we sold our interest in the Tropicana gold mine to acquire our interest in Tianqi's lithium business in Australia. This has led us to where we are today. Our portfolio is diverse. We have operational development and exploration assets. We're exposed to lithium, nickel, copper and cobalt, all key metals for the clean energy transition. Importantly, we have a significant opportunity to grow our business organically, optimising operations and improving margins. In line with our focus on customers, we are focused on downstream integration to produce chemical product ready for the battery industry. Financially, we're generating strong results which are enabling us to fund growth and to drive shareholder returns. We are also committed to leading sustainability performance and reducing our emissions in line with our net zero target by 2035. And finally, our business is all about our people and ensuring our unique culture remains an enabler of our success. Our portfolio today consists of assets which are diverse by commodity as well as development stage. Our upstream operating assets consist of the Nova and Forrestania mines within our nickel business and our interest in the Greenbushes lithium operations. On downstream, we have an interest in the lithium hydroxide refinery at Kwinana in joint venture with TLC, Tianqi Lithium Corporation, and we are working on a feasibility study into cathode precursor refinery, which will take our nickel concentrates further downstream. From a growth perspective, we also have plenty going on. The Cosmos Nickel project is currently under development, while our lithium business, both at Greenbushes and Kwinana, have phases of expansion over the coming years. And I'll speak about that a little bit more later on. And finally, our exploration portfolio, which covers vast tracts of Australia, is focused on discovering the mines of the future. Oops, have I gone? No, here we go. Financial results. Well, our transformation of our business has also reflected its way into our transformation of our financial results. This transformation is very clear from the graph or the slide on the screen that you've got right there. You can see that our results have improved year on year. And for the first half of the current year, as shown by the light blue fields, have already outperformed prior years with record net profit, EBITDA and underlying free cash flow. Importantly, we remain focused on delivering leading sustainability performance. With our purpose of making a difference, at the core, our 7-pillar sustainability model has been designed to ensure this focus while recognising the interconnectivity of many of these areas. Notably, we have made strong progress towards reducing carbon from our business as we strive towards fulfilling our aspirations to be net zero by 2035 at our direct operations. Linked to this are our broader environmental programs around water use, waste management and land rehabilitation. We've also maintained our commitment to a host of programs to ensure we engage with our local communities through the concept of shared values. We are proud of our achievements and our focus and commitment to sustainability has been globally recognised. IGO's inclusion in the Dow Jones Sustainability Indexes in both Australia and Asia is a strong validation of our success, as is being included in the S&P Global Sustainability Yearbook 3 years running, recognising IGO in the top 15% of high-performing sustainable companies within our industry. Reducing carbon from our business has been a key focus for several years. We've had good successes leveraging the latest technology and using innovative programs. At Nova, we're on track to have delivered approximately 35% reduction in emissions since 2019 with the expansion of our solar generation and installation of battery storage systems, which for the first time on an Australian mine site will enable us to operate completely engines off for extended periods during the summer months. We've also implemented our own internal carbon price by applying $60 per tonne on our Scope 1 or 2 and 2 emissions. We are building an internal fund that will enable our people to seek the best solutions from a carbon perspective while maintaining focus on minimising costs. And given the nature of our business, we are working very closely with our joint venture partners to advance their focus on their commitment to carbon reduction from assets we have an interest in but we don't have control of. I'm going to turn now to our lithium business. So this slide outlines the structure that we have within our lithium business. So we've got a 49% interest in TLEA, which owns the Kwinana Lithium Refinery, and that has also a 51% interest in the Greenbushes lithium operation. IGO has a great relationship with Tianqi, which it's built over the last 2 years. We're really aligned on strategy, both at TLEA and at Greenbushes, and at Greenbushes, obviously, Albemarle is also involved. So turning to the lithium market, despite the recent volatility, our outlook for lithium remains very constructive. Prices have fallen since the highs at the end of last year, which were driven by extreme tightness in the market. Since then, we've seen the price of spodumene come down in the new year, what we perceive to be short-term drops in EV sales and battery producers destocking. Notwithstanding this, we see the market remaining in deficit for some time, with EV sales likely to be supported by government stimulus and new supply sources hampered by development and permitting time frames. These graphs are actually Macquarie Securities estimates from February, but it basically aligns with our view of the lithium market. So the core of our lithium business is actually our Greenbushes lithium operation, which is located right here in WA. Greenbushes is the largest, highest grade hard rock lithium operation on the planet. Over recent quarters, Greenbushes has been ramping up production with the commissioning of a new chemical grade concentrator, which I'll refer to as a CGP, going forward, and tailings retreatment project lifting production to 380,000 tonnes in the December quarter last year, with Greenbushes on track to produce between 1.35 and 1.45 million tonnes in FY23. Cost control is outstanding, as shown, with quarter 2 unit costs excluding royalties at $263 per tonne, being the lowest end of the cost curve. Greenbushes has performed excellently, and there's more to come with significant growth projects underway. Currently constructing CGP3, which will take production capacity to approximately 2 million tonnes per annum of spodumene concentrate, with a fourth concentrator, CGP4, planned to follow, taking total production capacity to 2.5 million tonnes per annum. In parallel, the Talison team are working to expand mining capacity to ensure feed for the new concentrator capacity and have recently appointed Macmahon as mining contractor. The team are also seeking to understand the opportunity for underground mining and potential satellite feeds as we seek to set in place a mine plan for the next 20 years and beyond. Turning to our downstream component of our business, our Kwinana refinery, in which IGO holds 49% interest, is Australia's first producing nickel hydroxide refinery, converting Greenbushes source spodumene concentrate into battery-grade lithium hydroxide. At present, Train 1 at Kwinana, which has a capacity of 24,000 tonnes per annum production, is ramping up. The process has been challenging. However, TLEA has a clear plan to increase production output over the next 12 months. Train 2 is partially constructed with major components already on site, and we expect FID to commence this train sometime during the next financial year once we've completed all the front-end engineering and design work. Looking further ahead, there is the option for us to add a further 2 trains, being Train 3 and 4, bringing total capacity to 96,000 tonnes per annum. Importantly, Kwinana and WA more broadly is fast becoming a hub for downstream nickel processing. So from our nickel business, the nickel market is complex. The rise of Indonesian supply has been extremely impressive and will drive market surplus over the coming years. Notwithstanding this, we see deficits over the medium term as EV demand outstrips supply. The graph on here is Woodmax estimates from last year, which aligns with our longer term view of the nickel market. This slide outlines our nickel business. Our production assets include the Nova operation, which is low cost and has delivered significant returns over an extended period. We also have Forrestania, which we acquired as part of the Western Areas transaction, where we're focusing on implementing optimisation and cost improvement programs to maximise this asset over its remaining life. Growth within our nickel business comes from the Cosmos operation, our development project, which is expected to see first production later this year and will deliver nickel for more than 10 years. In line with our desire to be vertically integrated, we are seeking to understand the opportunity to move our nickel downstream to produce cathode precursor product. Currently in feasibility study, we believe there's an opportunity to process our nickel concentrates through a downstream refinery in Western Australia to produce a precursor product which would be sold directly to the battery supply chain. This slide maps out how we want to replicate the integrated lithium business we currently have at Greenbushes and Kwinana in our nickel business. So the question is, why are we doing this? The current process to move nickel units into precursor material is based on existing infrastructure and technology designed to produce stain and steel. As you can see from the left-hand graphic, it's quite convoluted and cumbersome. It's high cost, carbon intensive, and results in metal losses through the process. IGO took a clean sheet paper approach to this and uses low pressure, low temperature leaching of nickel concentrates to produce nickel sulphate in solution, which can then be combined with cobalt and manganese to produce precam product. We envisage this being done in an integrated facility, removing cost, carbon and improving metal recovery. We're working through the key steps to move this project down the feasibility pathway, including securing land and seeking a partner who would bring their technical precursor experience to a potential future joint venture. Before I close, I'm going to cover off a little bit on our exploration assets. Exploration has been core to IGO for many years. We believe that an enduring commitment to exploration is required to deliver the mines we need in the future. Our portfolio and work programs are targeted in line with our clean energy metals strategy. We have a portfolio of high-quality nickel, copper and lithium projects, mostly located in Western Australia. This portfolio has evolved over many years, and in the current financial year, we are budgeting $75 million worth of spend to support our exploration and to progress our high-quality targets through to discovery. So in summary, building a globally relevant clean energy metal business is what we're all about. We have high-quality portfolio of production, development and exploration assets in a diverse suite of battery minerals. We have significant organic growth opportunities. We are committed to downstream integration. We're delivering outstanding financial results and returns to our shareholders. Maintaining our leading sustainability performance is important to us. We are focused on our people and maintaining and building our culture, because really our people are our biggest asset. Thank you.